Hi guys, it's Kirby. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing and testing out these B Color watercolor effect nail top coats. I have it in red, pink, green, and purple. I think that these are an extension of the B Pure line from the Dollar Tree. These were $1.25 each, and I have prepped some nail tips because I'm trying to conserve my actual full nails for myself. And don't mind my nails, I'm actually doing a glue dot review. It's not going so well. But anyways, I've prepped some nail tips so that we could experiment with these, and the colors, not this one, but the colors that I have on these are this OPI silver lacquer and then this CV color vibe with Hardener's nail polish in whiteout. This OPI silver color actually came in its own watercolor kit. I have a whole bunch of other minis that go over this silver color, so I thought that it'd be kind of cool to see if these would show up on top of the silver color as well, so then I could have some more options. But here is the packaging for all of them, and I'll show you just one. It says the directions: clean and prep nails, done. Paint with a white or light base of your choice and let dry. Use watercolor effect top coat and place dots and strokes randomly over your nails and let dry. Repeat step 3 as needed, layering the color to get the desired effect. Finish with a top coat of your choice. So I thought that we could try these out separately, maybe together, see what we can do. I got a little nail brush and a dotting tool just in case I wanted to use those. But on these 3 white ones, I think we're going to just use them as solo colors. And then on the silver, we'll see maybe if we can use them together, or maybe we'll mix and match. But first, I just kind of want to see the solo colors. So I'm going to shake it up. And I think I'm just going to initially just brush a top on top to see what kind of color we get. Oh, those are like very translucent. Kind of cute though. It almost looks like a little waxy. Okay, so things that I'm noticing, they are very polish-like. I thought that these were going to be a lot more like a liquid, like an actual watercolor, but they are a lot like a polish where you stroke it, it stays. And that's why I say it kind of looks a little waxy, but it's definitely polish-like and very translucent, which is interesting. Let's see how this red one works on. Let's see how all of them work on the silver. So definitely not getting as much color on the silver as I think I was anticipating. I wonder if you could build that up. We'll have to come back to that. So not as opaque or vibrant on the silver as I kind of had hoped that it would be. These are really very translucent. Let's try with the dotting tool. Oh yeah, these dry really quick. And then I'm gonna do the brush. Oh yeah, these are like a wax. This is weird. Maybe it's the cellulose in them. But yeah, these are like really waxy. They are nice. They're a little like difficult. I shouldn't say difficult. They're just different to work with than actual nail polish because the texture of them is like working with candle wax. But they do build up really nicely. The color kind of built up on the silver. You can see it a lot better in person than probably on camera. Yeah, I'm not so sure about these. Am I upset that I paid $1.25 for them? No. Did I think that they were going to be a little bit more like jelly-like? Yes. But as I continually have said, these are much more wax-like, which gives you great control when you are painting, like especially these like lines. But overall, it's hard because it has like such a quick drying time to it. It's like working with a candle. Yeah, it's like working with a candle, not nail polish. So here is, not that one, but here is the finished product of what we kind of experimented with. We built it up with 2 coats, using its brush and a dotter tool, using a little detail brush. And yeah, it dries very quickly, but it's like working with candle wax almost. Where you put it, it is going to stay. You can build up the color, which is nice. I thought it was going to be a little bit more like liquid and viscous, like an actual like jelly or watercolor effect. It's not bad. I think that these would be definitely better for like detail work on like nail stamping, or if you're filling in like a gel design or a chrome design. But by themselves, I'm not sure if I'm really in love with them. We're going to let these dry just for a little bit, and then we're going to do a top coat over top of them to see if they budge or move or anything like that. If you're interested, here are the ingredients of the actual nail polish. I don't know what would make them like waxy. I'm not too familiar with nail polish ingredients, but it doesn't look like there are actual any waxes in them. For $1.25, I'm not disappointed, but I think you like really have to be into like nail art to really want to use these and like perfect them on like your own nails or somebody else's. I think what would be nice is if you do like that kind of pastel watercolor look, if you only wanted one color to do over white, that would be nice. But other than that, I think you really have to be like a nail junkie to really like these or think that they're worth it to pick it up. Now we're going to put some top coat on. I have a Born Pretty No Smudge top coat, which I believe is like a water-based top coat. It's not supposed to smudge any like nail art that you have. And then I also just have an LA Colors Rapid Dry Nail top coat. This is not like water-based, so it'll definitely show us if the color or the water effects will move around, which I have a feeling they might if you don't use a smudge-proof top coat. Sometimes, though, if you just float it over, you're pretty good. Oh, they're staying in place for the most part. Yeah. So that's just with a regular LA Girl or LA Color, not LA Girl, LA Color top coat. It stayed in place pretty good. It didn't smudge around too much. I went over it with like multiple brush strokes. I didn't just float over it. So yeah, not too bad. And now the Born Pretty smudge proof or no smudge top coat. Again, I think it did a really good job of not really like smudging the colors around or muddying them up. I think the top coat is really what kind of makes that watercolor effect. Honestly, I think it really kind of like blends all the colors together. Let's do the LA Colors Rapid Dry on the red one again. All right, we did have a little bit more running and smudging with the red one. I did go over it quite a few times, but I still think that you got a much better distribution of that kind of like dilution watercolor effect. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but there was some pink on the actual brush itself for the top coat. I think I might change my mind. After putting the top coats on, I really like these. I think that they're cool. The top coat gives it like a really nice soft watercolor effect, not just like pastel. You just have to kind of be into the actual artistry of the watercolors to try to like make an effect. Like it shows on the top of the box. Like, I think you could make some really cool pastel, Eastery, watercolor, like water lily, flower type looks with these. I think those are really, really cool, actually. They're just really waxy, and I think that they take a little bit of time to get used to this formulation because it isn't like a nail polish. And it isn't like a regular, like your everyday standard top coat either. So yeah, I don't know. Those are cool. That's the effect that it has. That's the little tryouts that we had for these. I didn't do like nail art. I just kind of swiped them on top of each other to show the effect of it on white and silver. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I will do my best to link this down in the description box below. So if you can buy it online, I buy all of my stuff from Dollar Tree in store. Because if you buy from Dollar Tree online, most of their products you have to buy in bulk, which most people aren't buying in bulk from the Dollar Tree unless it's like home good items. But yeah, I will do my best to link any of these down below, or maybe I'll link the like OPI ones or something, so at least you can see other options that are available to you. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, give it a big old thumbs up. As always, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. I would hate for you to miss out on any more videos. Thanks for watching, guys.